Hello and welcome to episode 44 of Let's Play Final Fantasy 14. Dawn Trail, thank you, Brian, for reminding me. Alright, let's well, in the last episode we completed a dungeon and got some very scary news that something was let loose. So let's talk to Alfino here and see what he has to say. Good, you're back. There's much I would explain, but by the time I arrived to investigate a sudden search in Ether, there were already fallen giants everywhere. Right now everyone is preoccupied with treating the wounded. Pray, catch your breath and then lend a hand where you can. Alright. I don't need any colors, so let's just pick the gold. Alright. If you are ready, there are many injured here who need aid. Should you find anyone passed out from their wounds, I ask that you alert me to them. Otherwise, I shall be tending to whoever requires the most urgent healing. We can gather here once we've seen to these people's hurts. Alright, let's start by heading up here. You, the third promise's protector. Everything was bathed in bright red. A searing heat enveloped my entire body. I couldn't move. Yeah, that sounds bad. My wounds are nothing serious, but this dryness in my throat, it's as if all the moisture has left my body. Oh, there you are. Everything burns. The touch of clothes is agony. Yet I will live. Leave me there. Leave me. There are others in more dire need of help. Oh, there's Frankfurt. I've done all I can for now. The injured you found were awake and alert then? That is well. We've left the injured as comfortable as we could. Many were suffering from burns to a great or lesser degree. Did a fire sweep through the village? The details are unclear. Once I'd healed a giant attacked by that mountain bird. The group's leader, Vorporlor, I believe they called him, bade me depart. It was then that I felt an intense wave of ether and returned to find Warlord's echo in this state. I rushed over to the first giant I saw, but delirious with pain. He repeated the same warning. Valley Garmanda had broken free. Thus did I contact you with all haste. Well, we're going to need more information on that before we can deal with the situation. Yes, we should speak with the temple guard to see what's become of the Sky Runes person. The High Luminary grants you entry and awaits you with him.
What happened?
So it's true. The ice has failed.
Surmurwar, tell them what you told me.
A short while ago, a claimant paid us a visit. Who enters this hallowed hall? Ah, a claimant.
Oh, and here we have the mighty Valigarmanda.
A terrifying Vitral. With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name into the memories of a new generation.
You've stayed napping right up until the day I needed you.
Explain yourself.
It is as they say.
Kululjaja caused its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation. To unmake it, it would be quite tricky. 2 spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul. The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of reason and resolve. And the blessed siblings, Bakul Jaja.
You mustn't!
But I already have. Rise and rage, little terror.
I might have overdone the fire a bit.
Utter madness. Why have you done this?
For the throne, of course.
You unleash calamity for your own gain? Have you any idea how many may die?
Wreak havoc, Valigarmanda. Live up to your legend.
A messenger to Tuli Yolol has been dispatched. The Landsguard will send a contingent, I am sure. But there is no telling when they will arrive.
That idiot! This monstrous act is a step too far, even for him!
So, what's the plan?
If we leave the withdrawal to others, it will be a massacre. Some might call it the wiser choice, if I don't want to fall behind the competition. But I could never live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler. So that's that. I will stay and fight Valigarmanda. This is an enemy so powerful that even my father failed to slay it. Alone, I don't stand a chance. I understand you've no obligation to aid me outside the right of succession. But for the sake of Urkopacha and its people, I beg you, join me in this battle.
Yeah.
Far be it from us to abandon a dear comrade in her time of need.
Dear comrades now, eh? I have to say, it does have a comforting ring to it. Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
And what will we do? One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on ahead.
If you're resolved to slay Valikarmanta, we'll need to find out where the beast went.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
Inform the Pelo of the danger. They may need to flee to lower ground.
All right. Wonder if this is going to be a raid or a dungeon. So, Aaronville, any idea on how we can track Valigarm? Yeah, that's good to be his name. The tried and true method of comparing sightings with other signs of passage is the most reliable, but also the most time consuming. There is a second option, not as reliable as the first, but if we are lucky, it will let us ascertain the sky runes whereabouts or far more quickly. But a withdrawal of extraordinary nature, Valigarn is still a creature of this world. Like you and me, it is thus sustained by corporeal energy and possesses a unique ethereal balance, which means this device should come in handy. Okay. A floating hand? Now's not the time to be playing with toys. This is no toy. It's an ether seeker. As the name suggests, gleaners use it to detect the ether of living beings. And you had that in your pack this whole time? I can calibrate it to follow a specific ether aspect. The problem with Valigarm, however, is that it can shift freely between the elements of fire, ice and lightning. Well, we know that in order to awaken Valigarm from its eyes imprisonment, Bakul Jaja caused spells which quickened its fire aspect ether. And residents here were uninformally afflicted by burns. Therefore, the logical conclusion is that upon breaking free, Valley Garm unleashed a great fiery blast. Then the choice is plain: fire. The Seeker, however, is not without its faults. As we were not able to input our quarry's unique etheric signature in advance, the device will respond to any living source of fire aspected ether. So we have the reliable yet slow method of information gathering versus the potentially swift but easily misled Gleaner tool. I say, why not pursue both methods at the same time? Good idea. We'll have the first to fall back on if the second fails. You travel with me then, Amusanji, in case the Seeker leads me to some other fire fiend. The rest of us can stay behind and talk to eyewitnesses. The more Skyrim sightings we can compare, the more accurate our information will be. If no one has any objections, I shall remain here in the village and tend to the Yokui. Very well. Very few are seriously injured, but I am wary of wounds inflicted by a creature like Valigarm. I should like to be close at hand should their condition suddenly worsen. Right, it sounds like we all have work to do. We should be on our way as well. All right. Well, we'll head to the outskirts of the village first, then set the Seeker to detect fire aspected ether. Alright, here we are. Right, the Seeker is ready to go. Warlord's Echo is still suffused with the Skyruin's residual ether, so I've excluded it from the search area to prevent it from swamping the sensors. Let's begin tracking, shall we? Once you choose to depart, Aaron will... Oh, okay. So, it's one of those accompanying quests. Affirmative. Tracking nearest source of fire aspected ether. Source of fire aspected ether located. Tracking disengaged. Not quite a legendary creature we were after. Alright, there we go. A necessary measure, I'm afraid. Let's try this again. Affirmative. Tracking nearest source of fire aspected ether. I'm guessing it's tracking that thing over there. Yeah. Frightening enough, but again, not what we were looking for. If you would be so kind. Alright. My thanks. I'd ask if it gave you any trouble, but considering who I'm talking to. Yeah. Seeker, resume tracking, and do try to point out something useful this time. Affirmative, resuming tracking. Oh, what? Source of fire expected ether located. Tracking disengaged. Another remnant of Villigarmanda's last rampage. The crater's flames refer to the Seeker as a corporeal ether. In the verge of the Tuliolal saga, when Valigarm rages out of control, its fire burns forever. Its ice does not fall, and its lightning crackles without cease. Thus was the Dawn Servant able to turn the Sky Rune's perpetual magic against itself, trapping it within an unmelting prison of ice. This is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting sorcery. Once again, it is a strange feeling to see fanciful poetry proven true. The important thing is that the fire was classified as a living ether. We can feed a sample into the Seeker and greatly improve its accuracy once one moment. There. Now the Seeker should ignore any etheric signature but Valigarm's. Had I realized this was possible from the start, then you needn't have fought those creatures at all. My apologies. It seems I still have much to learn from this journey, as a gleaner and as a guide. I'm not able to change. What did it say? It's reading the armory. Oh, chest space. There we go. And what's this? Warrior. What else do I have here? I don't have access to the glamour plates. Well, that sucks. This time the Seeker should be attracted solely to Valigarm's ether. Okay. Resume tracking based on the latest sample. Affirmative, resuming tracking. Sample ethereal signature detected. Engaging accelerated pursuit mode. Yeah. Where? Oh, it's over there. Alright. Good. The Seeker was drawn directly to the Skyrune's fire. Now we know we set correct parameters for the ethereal aspect. I'll try to increase the threshold for ether concentration. That should direct us to the withdrawal itself. Yeah. Oh, we are low on time here. There we go. I think we'd noticed if Valley Garm was inside the passage. Let's head through to the other side.
The trail ends here, it seems. Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all. In any case, I'm almost certain the Vidral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor. We should let the others know we have a likely location.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Warkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vidral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop! That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
Sorry, It is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question. Your band is incapable of defeating Valigarmanda. Either you seek to defile Warkor Lardor, or you are fools.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them? The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
Seven weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Zoralcha, you've come to help as well.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead.
A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome. I would take the measure of this Tural Vidral my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, this battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people!
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chir Wagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliyolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone.
We are still in her debt. This is true. Consider the debt repaid. But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you survive, my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuliyolal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird. I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
Alright. During the quest and using duty support system, you have the opportunity to undertake this trial with a port of NPC companions. Alright, well, I'm going to call this an episode, so thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, feel free to hit the like button. And of course, if you're new here, first of all, welcome, and if you enjoy my content, then why don't you hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell. I will be back again tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there.